warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hafiz Abdullah from 4C class, and I will explain about approach methods and techniques for young learners. The first one, I will explain the approach. The first approach is behaviorism. Emphasize repetition and rewards. Second one is multiple intelligence. It's focused on using a variety of activities to match different of learning styles. The third one is input hypothesis. Learners need to express the language before they can produce it. And the fourth one is humanist. Emphasize the importance of respecting students' emotion and experience. And last one is constructivist. Learners construct their own understanding of language. And the second thing I will explain is method. The first method is audiolingual. What is audiolingual? Well, audiolingual is an approach to language teaching that emerged in the mid-20th century, particularly popular in 1960s and 1970s. It focused heavily on oral communication skills, and it's based on the behaviorist theory of language learning, where language is viewed as a habit and habit formation process. The audiolingual method for young learners focuses on developing automatic responses and accurate pronunciation through structured practice and repetition. It aims to recreate language habits that are reformed through consistent use and correction in a controlled environment. And the second method is total physical response. What is total physical response? Total physical response is an approach to language teaching that was developed by Dr. James Asher in the 1960s. It's particularly effective with young learners, and it's based on the premise that language learning is facilitated when physical movement is involved in the learning process. So, overall, total physical response is a highly interactive and engaging method for teaching young learners, utilizing movement and physical response to reinforce language learning in a natural and enjoyable way. It aligns well with young children's natural inclination towards physical activity and experiencing learning. And the last method is communicative language teaching. What is communicative language teaching? Communicative language teaching is an approach to language teaching that emerged in the late 20th century that responded to the limitation of previous methods like audiolingualism and grammar transition. So, communicative language teaching promotes the interactive, student-centered approach to language learning, encouraging learners to develop their ability to use language in authentic, meaningful ways that prepare them for a real-world communication. So, the last thing I will explain is about techniques. The most important techniques is a PPP, presentation, practice, and production. So what is presentation, practice, and production? Presentation, practice, and production is a widely recognized framework in language teaching that can be adapted for young learners. It provides a structured approach to introducing new language concepts, providing opportunities for practice, and encouraging independent language production. Adapting PPP for young learners involves using age-appropriate materials, incorporating movement and hands-on activities, and maintaining a positive and supportive learning environment. The framework helps scaffold the learning by gradually moving from teacher-led presentation to student-centered production, ensuring that young learners develop both the skills and the confidence to use the language authentically. Okay, thank you guys for my explanation. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.